Want to know how to copyright designs for your Christian t-shirt business? And do you want to know all about business licenses, permits, tax IDs, EIN numbers, yada, yada, yada? Well, sis, in this video, I'm going to give you the tea about all the business paperwork stuff when it comes to launching your own Christian t-shirt business. So stay tuned to the end of this video and make sure you grab some pen and paper. It's going to give you the tea. Hey Godlywood Girls, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Steph Rodness, founder and CEO of Godlywood Girl, creator of the Godlywood Girl School of Business. And in this video, I am really excited to answer a question that I got from Taylor Thompson, who asked, could you do a video on business licenses, LLC, proprietorship, etc.? Would really appreciate it. And I am so excited to actually do this video. This is actually one of the most requested videos I get, not just on YouTube, but also on Instagram and from my School of Business students as well. Now, disclaimer, I am not a lawyer. I am not a tax accountant. I'm not a CPA. And that's pretty much the reason why I have stayed away from talking about licenses and registrations and things like that, because I'm not a lawyer. But I have registered my own company, trademarked my own company, copyrighted my own company. So I'm going to share this information with you from that perspective. But I highly, highly recommend you to speak with a lawyer. And as we go over this information, you'll hear me say that a lot. Contact a CPA, contact a lawyer, yada, yada, yada. All that good stuff. Now, if you're not already subscribed to the Godlywood Girl YouTube channel, make sure you hit that subscription button. My goal for this channel is for it to be the #1 resource for every woman of faith who wants to live her greatest purpose for Christ as a Christian entrepreneur. So if that's you, hit that subscription button and let's dive into how to copyright and protect your t-shirt business images. Plus, we're going to talk about business licenses, permits, registrations, yada, 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 yada. So first things first, let's start from the top. Registering your business. Registering your business and the structure of your business that you choose is going to depend on your location and your state. Every single state has different rules, regulations, requirements for the structure of a business. So I went to SBA.gov, that is a Small Business Administration from the government, and I took a look at all the different entities that are possible for you to register with, but in your state there may be even more. So you're gonna wanna talk to an accountant, not a lawyer, when you're choosing the structure of your business. The reason why is because the way that you structure your business is going to determine the way that you are taxed by Uncle Sam. So lawyers, while they're very, very brilliant in the legalities of business and legally protecting your business, accountants, registered CPA accountants in your state will be an expert at hearing your business goals and letting you know which is the best option for you to register your business. You don't want to do this backwards. You don't want to get a lawyer first, register your business, and then talk to a CPA, because you may have to change the structure of your business, which is what happened to me. You're going to want to talk to an accountant first, tell them about your business goals, and they will tell you what the best structure is for your business right now. As your business grows, your accountant may advise you to change the structure depending on your growth to get you the best tax advantages, but make sure you talk to a CPA first, let them know your current business goals. They will tell you the best way to register your business. So there are a lot of different business structures that you can use. There's a sole proprietorship, there is a partnership, limited liability companies, corporations, including C Corp corporations, S Corp corporations, B Corp corporations. There's nonprofit corporations, and there are cooperatives, and there are actual combinations of structures. So there are a lot of different ways for you to register your business, and you don't want to choose the wrong one. Talk to an accountant in your state. Make sure it is a CPA licensed accountant in your state, because each state has different rules for each of these structures, and you can register from there. Here in Florida, I registered my business at sunbiz.org. That is our method, our government website, our state government website for registering your business. The first business that I had, I registered with LegalZoom.com. They are an online company with lawyers, and basically I paid like $600 and gave them all the information, and then they filed the paperwork for me, sent me my articles of incorporation. The second business, Godlywood Girl, I registered myself because, well, at that point I knew what I was doing, and I went directly to sunbiz.org, filed out the correct paperwork, paid my fee, and incorporated my business. So there are different options that you can use, but just, again, make sure you talk to an accountant first to figure out which structure works best for your business. So So once you have registered your business, the next step is to figure out how you are going to pay Uncle Sam. And this is called an EIN number, an employee identification number. An EIN number is basically like a social security number is for an individual person. An EIN number is for a business. An EIN number is how the IRS tracks your expenses, your income, and taxes you basically on that number. So EIN numbers are free to get from the IRS. You just have to give them obviously your business name, your registration, your business number, if you have one, and then they're going to give you an EIN number based off of your registered business. So you need to get your business registered with your state first, and then you're going to go to, I think it's irs.gov, and actually file for an EIN number, employee identification number. They're going to send you a document in the mail with that EIN number attached. Make sure you save it. They also emailed me an EIN number, a copy of my EIN number, so I actually saved it on my computer as well, because you're going to be using this number when you file your taxes, and you'll also be using this number when you use payment processors like Stripe and PayPal and Amazon, because when those companies pay you, they're actually going to send a form to the IRS at the end of the year, letting the IRS know how much they paid you, because that's how the IRS makes sure you're giving them the money that you're supposed to give them. So everything is going to be sorted for your business by that EIN number. You also may need a state tax ID number as well. This is going to depend on your state, what this is called, what you need, how often you need to file. So here in the state of Florida, we have to have a sales tax license, and basically you register with the state of Florida and you have to charge 7% tax on all your goods that you sell, and you have to pay the state of Florida those goods, that tax every 3 months. So you have to register for that here, and it's free to register, but obviously you have to pay them their money, sis. But every state is different. In California, it's different. In Texas, it's different. In DC, it's different. Your accountant is going to tell you all this information and will tell you exactly what you need to file and where you need to file to get your state tax ID number. Now let's talk about business licenses and permits. And this is actually one of the biggest questions that I get asked. Here's the thing. States and the federal government require different licenses, different permits for different types of business. If you are in construction, you are required to get a construction permit. If you're a general contractor, you're required to get a general contractor permit. There's a lot of different types of permits for different types of industries. So your lawyer will advise you what permit is necessary for your business in your state. So it all depends on the state that you live in, and your lawyer will advise you on what permits you need for your industry. Remember, with your taxes, you're paying taxes on 2 different levels. You are paying the federal government, your actual taxes, and you're paying your state tax. So that's that sales tax that you charge on every single item. So you know what, like when you go to the grocery store and something costs $1, but you end up paying $1.06 or $1.07, that's 6 cents, that's 7 cents, goes to the state. And then the government, depending on how your company is structured, is going to take like 25% of that dollar. So you want to make sure you talk to your accountant to figure out what you need to be charging on your goods, on your services, to make sure you have money when tax season comes, April 15th, to pay Uncle Sam. Now let's talk about protecting your business, something that most digital entrepreneurs do not do, and I don't understand why. So protecting your business is basically just about protecting the work that you do, especially as an online entrepreneur. A lot of people don't know that you can protect your blog posts, your websites, any content that you write, any videos that you film, anything that you produce, t-shirts that you design. So I'm wearing the God the Wood Girl t-shirt right now, and this is protected by law. Nobody can steal this because I have protected it. And I want to talk to you about actually protecting your digital assets in your business. The first thing are trademarks, right? So trademarks are maintained by the United States Patent and Trademarks Office. That is USPTO.gov, USPTO.gov. So what they do is they have this massive database of all of these registered trademarks that are basically protected names and images that people have filed. I have a trademark registered for God the Wood Girl. I had a trademark registered for my first business name as well. And when you have a trademark registered for your business name or some sort of asset in your business, if somebody steals it or tries to use it and profit from it, you have a legal document that protects you from that person using it. And if they continue to do it, you can actually take them to court and sue them for damages because they have violated your trademark. Trademarks are very, very important and very, very necessary, especially as you are working to put all this hard work into your business. So what kind of things would you trademark, right? Well, maybe the name of your business. I have trademarked God the Wood Girl, and you can file a trademark right on the government website, uspto.gov. I paid about $500 to $600 for my trademark, and my trademark lasts for 10 years, and then you need to renew it every 5 years, basically, so to make sure that the trademark doesn't expire. Now, if you want to make sure that you have chosen a business name that's not already trademarked, you can use TESS. That is the Trademark Electronic Search System that USPTO offers, and you can find it at tmsearch.uspto.gov. So basically, you go into the database, you do a trademark search, and if that trademark is not currently being protected in that class that you're searching for, then you can file to register a trademark on it. You can do that directly on the website, or you can hire a lawyer. I know LegalZoom.com offers trademark services as well. They're just gonna charge their own fee on top of the fee you already have to pay to the U.S. government. Now, when I was registering my trademark for my first company, I did use a lawyer. I used LegalZoom.com. The second time for God the Wood Girl, I did it myself because, again, I had seen how LegalZoom had done it, and so I just did it myself. The second time, though, I had a couple of questions about one of the things that I wanted to trademark, and I remember I called the United States government and asked one of the trademark attorneys questions, and he actually answered my questions and was super helpful. So I don't think a lot of people know that that option is available. And this was like 6 years ago, so I don't know if they still take phone calls from little lowly people like me, but they definitely help me out. The next thing you can do to protect your work is copywriting your work. And copyrights are maintained by the United States Copyright Office at copyright.gov. Copywriting your assets actually lasts for like 100 years or the entire lifetime of the person who holds the copyright. And you don't have to continue renewing them. Once it's copyrighted, it's copyrighted. So the last time I copyrighted something, it was $35 to copyright it. I'm not sure if that amount has gone up or down, but you can do copyrights by going to copyright.gov. Now let's talk about the different things that you can copyright, right? If you are copywriting a t-shirt design, yes, you can copyright t-shirt designs, illustrations, vector images, like this printable that I have right here. I can actually copyright that so that nobody can steal it. Quotables, you can copyright all of your visual assets, and you're going to use the visual arts form. So you just submit that form right at copyright.gov, you upload the asset, you pay the fee, everything is digital now, it's great. When I started God the Wood Girl, everything, you had to do it by hand, like you had to actually download the form, print it out, fill it out, include your check, sign it, date it, and then mail it into the copyright office. So now everything is digital. I think it's fantastic. And again, that copyright lasts for your entire lifetime. It's amazing. If you want to copyright your books, your ebooks, your printed guides, things like that, you can use the literary works form. If you want to copyright your videos, yes, you can copyright this video. I can copyright this YouTube video that you're watching right now. I can actually copyright this. And so if somebody actually takes my video and tries to sell it to somebody else saying this is how you're gonna register for your license and permits and tries to make money off it, I can take that person to court and show the judge my copyright and say this person has violated my copyright, and they would have to pay me damages. So you can copyright videos. It's amazing. And you're gonna use the motion pictures form. Here's the one that most people don't know because it's relatively new in the grand scheme of things. You can actually copyright your website, your blogs, and your other digital content. You're going to use the digital content form at copyright.gov/registration. That digital content form protects your assets online. You know how people sometimes will go to your website and borrow your blog post and not cite you, and then somebody will see that blog post and email and you'll be like, hey, I think they stole your information. And sometimes you feel completely helpless. Or even worse, I had somebody DM me on Instagram, a young lady who had this amazing online course that really helped Christians grow in their faith. Somebody else purchased her course, took her information, and actually created their own course using her own materials and started making money off of it. And she just felt so helpless. And I was like, nah, sis, copyright your stuff and then send that person a cease and desist letter and say, I have this protected under the United States Copyright Office. You need to stop or else I'm taking you to court. Like, you can protect your digital assets. Do not let people come in here and profit off of your hard work. That is not okay. That is not biblical. And you need to make sure you are protecting your work. Another thing that you can copyright, most people don't realize, are your photographs. If you take selfies of yourself, if you take pictures of yourself in your office, if you take artistic photographs that you sell online, you can copyright all this using the photography form. You don't have to let people borrow your images and repost and all this stuff and be helpless. Nah, bruh. Copyright your stuff, and if you see somebody taking it, you let them know they are violating your copyright and they need to take it down immediately. And while we're talking about all of this, when you have decided on your business name, make sure you go ahead and register the domain name. You can use GoDaddy.com, or I think it's called HostGator. There's a bunch of online domain hosting websites. I use GoDaddy.com. Make sure you just go ahead and take care of your domain name. It's going to cost you about $22, $23. And make sure you go ahead and register your social media handle on all the social media platforms, which will be free. So Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest, Twitch, LinkedIn, all the other ones. Make sure you go ahead and register your business handle name, because people can be a little shady sometimes, and when they see you starting to glow up and they're like, oh, she hasn't yet registered this name on Pinterest, let me go get it, and then try to charge you. It's so shady. But just make sure as soon as you choose your business name and you're moving forward with trademarking, go ahead and secure all those social media handles and your domain name anyway. So the last two things I want to talk about, the first thing is insuring your business. A lot of us don't really think about insurance when we're first starting a business because, I mean, why do you need insurance for a business, right? We're just working out of our house and it's not really a big deal. But there's actually insurance policies that exist for solopreneurs, home-based entrepreneurs, and it's pretty incredible. If you have a physical business, like a physical retail store and all that stuff, you are required to get insurance just in order to get a lease. So that's why people who have physical businesses usually don't skip this step. But those of us who have online businesses and work from home, we tend to forget that we should probably get insurance. So when you are looking for insurance, you want to remember that business insurance protects you from just unexpected things you wouldn't have known. People trying to sue you for something, people saying you violated one of their copyright laws, or somebody getting injured when you're doing something for your business or something like that. Business insurance is just there to protect you from the unexpected that might happen. And there's lots of different types of insurances. There's general liability insurance, product liability insurance, professional liability insurance, commercial property insurance, home-based business insurance, business owner's policy. Whichever type you decide to get, you want to make sure that you find a reputable, licensed agent in your state. You want to find a broker, somebody who is not working for a specific insurance company, but a broker who is independent, licensed, and basically will shop for the best deal for you because they don't have loyalty or allegiance to any one insurance company. You don't want to find an insurance agent who works for a specific insurance company because obviously they're going to get more benefit from selling you their boss's insurance policy. Find a licensed registered broker in your state and ask them to help you determine what type of business insurance you need. You're going to let them know what you do in your business, what kind of products you create, what kind of activities you do. So if you have an outdoor business and you meet up with clients on an actual location, or if you're a completely digital entrepreneur like me and you work from home all day, they'll let you know what kind of insurance that you need. If you have physical products that you send out, they'll let you know. If you have only digital products that you use, they'll let you know. So they will let you know what kind of insurance you need, and then they will shop around for the best prices for you. Don't be afraid of insurance. Sometimes these policies are like $20, $30 a month. It's not that expensive to protect yourself against the unexpected. And the last thing that I wanted to talk to you about where it comes to the paperwork of your t-shirt business is you want to get yourself a P.O. box or a virtual address for your company. Now, there are things like the Can-Spam Act that the U.S. government, Congress has passed that require certain things to have your business address. For example, if you're sending out mass emails, right? You're using an autoresponder, you're using automation, you have to legally have at the bottom of those emails you send out an unsubscribe button and your business address. This is to reduce spam, Can-Spam Act, obviously. So in that address, though, you don't want to put your home address. Okay, I don't care if you're a home-based entrepreneur. I'm a home-based entrepreneur. I don't put my address on anything related to my business. You don't want to put your home address. You want to put a P.O. box or a vanity address that you can get from like UPS.com. Now, the thing about P.O. boxes is that not everybody accepts them. So, for example, I was able to use a P.O. box for my automation for my autoresponder, but I wasn't able to use a P.O. box for my payment processor system. So it's going to depend on what type of website you're trying to use the P.O. box for, but I have both a P.O. box and a vanity address, and that way I'm able to do what I need to do. So again, you can get a P.O. box in your area. My P.O. box is $29 every 3 months. It's less than $10 a month. It's a great, great deal. Or you can get a vanity address from UPS, your local UPS store. You just go in, you say you want a box, and they will give you an actual address, a physical address that you can use for your business. It's a little more expensive. I think it's like $100 a month or something like that. But worth it to not have to put your physical address and give it to strangers. So that's it for this t-shirt business video on business licenses, permits, structures, registration, tax IDs, all the legal paperwork stuff that none of us think about when we're starting a business, but eventually has to get done, right? So if you have any questions, let me know in the comment box below. If I missed anything, let me know in the comment box below. Remember, I am not a lawyer. I am not giving you legal advice. I can't give you legal advice. I haven't taken the bar. I'm not a CPA. I'm not a certified accountant. So you need to make sure that you speak with a certified CPA in your state, and you need to make sure you speak with a business attorney in your state to be able to determine the best structure for your business, the permits that are required, the licenses, if any, are required. Some businesses don't require any licenses, some people do. And to speak to a broker in your state after you've registered your business to figure out what kind of insurances you should have for your business, okay? So thanks so much for watching this video. If you're not already subscribed to the God That Grow YouTube channel, hit that subscription button. My goal for this channel is for it to be the #1 resource for every woman of faith who wants to live her greatest purpose for Christ. And if you want help building your business online, you want help from a faith-based entrepreneur who's been doing this since 2008, sis, come and join me in my God That Grow School of Business, where I literally teach you how to start a Christian business online using the power of email lists. So click the link below to get more information about the School of Business, and God willing, I'll see you here on YouTube. Hey love, thanks so much for watching this video on my YouTube channel. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit that like button and click the subscribe button so you can get brand new videos that God That Grow releases. My mission with the God That Grow YouTube channel is for it to empower at least 5 million women of Christ to get unstuck, stop feeling frustrated, and start living God's greatest purpose for their lives. So if you want to join that movement, make sure you click the link below to join me in the God That Grow School of Purpose, where I literally teach you how to start living God's greatest purpose for your life step by step. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you on the next video.